poor man spends less money on, bigger share of his budget on food, doesn't mean he eats well, right? We have the smallest general fund, we spend the least on higher education. Yeah, it's a relatively bigger share than others because they have bigger budgets, not because they spend more. As a share of, by the way, the only state that actually educates fewer students as a share of population, the only state which actually has fewer, universities and community colleges per resident, et cetera, is Alaska, and they send their kids to other states. As a share of population, Nevada has the fewest government employees in the nation, even if we include Puerto Rico. Nevada has fewest employees in higher education and is near the very bottom for K through 12. Whoa. Nevada ranks at the bottom for high school graduates and college graduates. By the way, we also have about the fewest, not the absolute fewest, but close, like the bottom two for public safety, police and fire, right?
Whoa.
So we're the bottom of high school graduates, we're the bottom for college graduates, we're at the bottom for how many kids go on to school, etc. We rank above Appalachia, wonderful, and the Deep South for the share of the population with a college degree, but that's because people have moved here, like Kate and me. Right?
No, not that he's biased.
No, it's true, right? How many of you moved to Nevada? Okay, so you get it. You weren't necessarily educated here, you came here, many of you have college degrees, and Nevada then looks, well, again, better than West Virginia, and better than Alabama, because more people there get degrees, they just leave. Right? Here, fewer get degrees, but they come in.
The degrees come in.
The degrees.
Yeah, right, the degrees.
We are kidding with
So
our degrees.
here is a picture of the budget. And this is where I turn you over to Kate for a little bit.
He was gonna start, wasn't he? Wasn't he? He was gonna start.
I was going to do it.
He was gonna do it. Okay. This is terrible. So I thought I'd take you through a few things, because a lot of people don't know, when you talk with people, you don't know how to put it in context, right? So here's our budget. Here's where we get our money. So the first thing you need to know is that even though it just shows gaming as about a quarter, that's not really true, because a lot of our sales and use tax comes from gaming facilities. So gaming really makes up about a third, okay? So that's kind of important to know. The other thing that you should know is you're missing something in here. Can anyone tell me what's missing in the picture?
Mining.
Mining, that's right. And why is it not there? And the reason it's not there is because it's so small. So if you look at our largest revenues, right, you can see gaming's a large revenue, sales and use tax are a large revenue, the modified business tax is a large chunk of revenue, right? And mining comes in other.
Whoa.
In fact, mining's worse right now because it's down. It was down, just to make sure I get the numbers straight. Last year it was down 69 million from projections, and this year will be down 72 million. So it's down. The mining is a volatile revenue, right? Gold goes up when the economy goes down, and vice versa. So it's a volatile revenue. But the thing you need to know here is that even though mining takes up a large part of our state, it doesn't really represent a substantial revenue in terms of taxes. The other thing you need to know is, where is this coming from? Where is that money coming from? So prior to the Great Recession, we had that gaming revenue was pretty diversified. You had people coming and playing slots, you had high rollers, you had people coming over from Asia to play baccarat. You had basically this kind of middle band, lots of money and no children. I'm going to come and drop a few grand over a weekend in Vegas.